So we begin a new case today, chat, called the Turnabout Samurai. Oh. Yeah, you've disgraced for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky.
The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you see.
Oh.
See you in hell, evil magistrate.
Whoa! Girl!
The warrior's sword gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns.
Yeah, will we see our boyfriend of the stream? Let's find out. Current boyfriend of the stream is Mr. Miles Edgingworth. October 14th? Oh, damn, I have to remember all of their voices again. I have to search my mind palace.
That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate.
Whoa, stop waving that broom around.
Oh, Nick! I didn't know you were here.
Of course I'm here. What is that surreal show you were watching?
What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai?
Oh.
He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Young? Like, how young? Like Mikola young?
10 years old?
Then what the heck are you getting all excited?
Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See, I'm a teen, not like you old man.
Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself.
Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When I asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1.
I really worry about kids these days.
Cramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office.
I guess. Wish we had some clients. Oh, we don't have any clients? A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Me.
It'll be okay. I'm sure some big clients are just around the corner.
October 16, Phoenix Wright's bedroom. 23 feels like a long time now. Yeah. I took her to my penthouse and I freaked it, chat. Hello? This is Phoenix.
Nick!
Maya? What? It's still early.
It's the Steel Samurai. It's the Steel Samurai got arrested.
Huh? You mean the guy on the show?
Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain.
Isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah, on TV.
No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office quick. Please, Nick.
Okay. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news.
The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo.
Look at me doing a little microphone thing when I have like an actual microphone here.
He was arrested on the suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer.
Oh no, that's a porn name.
Who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further.
This has to be a joke.
No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over.
Me, because they're deleting TikTok.
Yes, Wright and Co. law offices. What? Nick, it's the Steel Samurai.
What?
Yes, of course. We'll be right there.
Let's go, Nick.
Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention.
So what?
So, I've decided this will be our first case.
What is that face you're making? Also, she's 17. Is this like child labor or what? Oh, that's the Wolverine. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh.
Is that guy really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Power's our client. That's him.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice.
Whoa. What are you saying?
Yes?
Something wrong.
No.
This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're... Oh.
I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? That's the judge voice. I'm going back to the British voice. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh, no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now.
Nick.
What?
He's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
He didn't do it.
All right, talk to me, Big Papa. What do you got for me? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened?
Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through.
Okay.
We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled at 5 in the afternoon.
That's a long fight call from 10 to 5.
But when 5 came around, in the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Oh my God!
Why is it? There's like just a giant hole in his chest.
They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear.
Okay. The samurai spear?
Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai, uses as a weapon.
Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is.
Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world.
Hey, who's new to this?
No, it's all right, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time.
I see. Neo-Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Y'all think that they were lovers? Our boy Will here and Jack? It's Will and Jack from Pirates of the Caribbean. You guys, break out the Pirates of the Caribbean fan fiction now. Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning I came to the studio at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon.
Oh, don't tell me that he's hot. If Jack's hot, oh no, we must solve the case then.
Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero.
Oh, what will the kids think?
I think I should probably check out the scene of that murder.
Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for an autograph. It does go hard. Neo Old Tokyo? Get me out of here.
Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited?
Old bag.
You there. You want it? You gotta go through me.
Sorry. We're, lawyers.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out.
Gawkers?
Gawkers. Sightseers. Tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today. Wait. Oh, maybe I should become a lawyer too. Sounds like the life.
I'm not touching anything. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know, it's possible.
Hey, listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today.
Honestly, God bless. A boomer a boomer old woman as your head of security. Okay. Hey, you don't see that often. So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days...
No, you were a star?
Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Wow.
This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, that's what
Now that was a studio of dreams.
Hammer was a big star back then too, he was.
Hammer?
The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it. Believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their mind. That's probably why he thought that the big steel samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer.
We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
All right, Paul Blart Mall Cop. Let's relax here, okay? What kind of a person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of a person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. Oh, he was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago.
Oh.
He got an unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
Well, I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left of here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me.
Maya, pull out your gun. Take her down.
Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
Okay. And that person... Oh, and that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Okay, actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in.
This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously.
Hello? How was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect.
Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I'd never do that.
Earlier you said you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
But the security lady says that she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you'll have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get.
I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping.
Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio.
The security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let you up on you.
She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
I just hope this will get me past the security lady. Alright, talk to you later. Quick, Phoenix, flash her your chest. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Huh? Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scroll. You think he would entrust his faith to youths of such unreliable appearance? I hope you did it so that I could put you away. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here towards the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
Oh, the guy, Gumshoe. Hey, Nick.
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station. Oh, my girl. My girl. Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you.
Well, time to go, Nick.
50 cents!
Oh, no. That's scary looking.
Hey! Hey! Aren't you the murderer from the other day? It's that confused detective.
Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. Hey, that's our boyfriend of the stream. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So?
Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing a sloppy detective work.
Detective? I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can't blame other people I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, all right.
Let's chit-chat. He's pathetic in a way you want to take care of him. So, how is your investigation going, detective?
Well, it's...
Hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you've got?
What I got?
The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there at Studio One. Now, the victim entered Studio One at approximately 1 p.m. And at that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Well, thanks for cheering me up. How about the security lady? Oh, that sweet old lady! What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Power said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What?
What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See that camera up on that gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah! Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no. Nick, he has evidence. We're finished.
Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh!
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like.
Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
Wait. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and see who went where.
There's a number plate on the camera. Detective Gumshoe. What's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over that path.
Oh yeah, that way is kinda dangerous. You should probably stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now though.
Studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right, Studio 1, left Studio 2.
What's up with that thing? Looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took the tree down with it too.
The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked.
Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Hey bro, you have the thing? Do I go back here?
Nick, look. That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why did you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Huh? Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one what did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you.
You good one, sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense?
Oh, yes. He was great as the bearded samurai.
That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, but who can blame him?
About the security camera.
Oh, yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do.
Alright. Listen, you old hag, I don't trust you.
Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Powers' dressing room.
No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. I'll let it slide. Ooh. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. A child murdered him.
Yeah, if he snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate.
Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest.
Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid.
The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
What? The Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Alright, let's take a look.
Huh? This must be Powers' bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look, an employee card key. That must be Powers'. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it? You mean borrow. I wonder if there's a timestamp to when he entered. Could you tell me about this, ma'am?
Oh, isn't that a studio card key? You better watch it. The sheet of a bed is no place for sightseeing. I'll be taking that. Hand it over.
Wait, no, that's mine.
Look, I don't have a card key to the studio, see? I want to pay my respects to where Jack Hammer died.
Well, you'll just have to wait. Oh my god, look at her. Oh my god. She bears a passing resemblance to a spider, I like to think. If she were to turn into a Final Fantasy boss, she would grow like legs out of her, pinchers out of her mouth, and like a caboose behind her, and then and she would start crawling around everywhere. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened.
All right, we're in.
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Maybe she did it.
Oh.
What is it?
Oh.
You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me.
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
Oh, God. Hey, you! No touching that! Oh. Sorry, my partner is kind of,
You know? No, I don't know.
Who are you? Oh, God. What does a penny sound like?
Who, me? I'm an assistant here.
I like her freckles.
I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc.
We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers.
Oh, you're WP's people.
WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it.
I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent.
Y'all think that these two are... Y'all think these two are mush and booties?
Don't worry. Leave it to us.
Alright, excuse me, Miss Penny. Excuse me. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was still found inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. I don't feel like that happens. Alright, Miss Penny, talk to me. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see.
Only assistant?
Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now.
Oh, girl. They're working Miss Penny over here like they do at Mappa Studios. They have Miss Penny over here working on the next, 7 episodes of Blue Lock all by herself.
And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences.
Oh, I see.
Oh, is that her in the back? Hold on, look. You can see the police officer in the back. The old bag is in the back.
WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else.
The employee area, that's where Powers' dressing room is, right?
Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room.
We have a witness.
But I didn't see any of them after that.
Oh. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... Oh, what kind of a girl do you think I am?
What kind? No. I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. I bet she's a... What's the thing called? She reads yaoi. Fujoshi? Fudanshi? I don't know. It's one of those. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph.
Huh.
Sorry. I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's been something bothering me.
Oh, crack this case wide open for me, baby. Do it.
That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead.
Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here.
You sensed? Oh, she... she has special powers.
Yes, several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe?
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
She definitely reads yaoi. Penny is definitely in fandom. I hate to break it to you, Chad. Penny over here has drawn Sonic fan art on DeviantArt. Penny over here gives the same vibes as somebody who, in her math notebook, draws Sonic and Shadow kissing. Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that.
No, thanks. That helps a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio?
Yes, I think.
I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them.
Alright, aye.
What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
But we have a witness who thinks that there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure that you were watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me quick, you spiky-head cretin.
Not cretin is crazy.
Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1.
Oh, don't out her like that.
Huh? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays. Tomorrow, see you. I will.
All right, thank you. She left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her, looking over our shoulder.
Good going, girl. The computer that runs studio security cameras.
Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with the computer.
Yeah, maybe. Let's do it. Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick.
Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see, first I need the date of the murder. Oh, damn. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Oh, I got this. I have this. Oh my god. I am the smartest man alive. ST1 307. There, entered.
Hey, it printed out the data for the day.
Let's see what we got. Oh, she put on the costume. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the only one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Huh? Something printed on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo 2. Oh.
What does this mean?
Maybe there's more data from that day.
Nope, that's the only one in the computer.
Interesting. 2 p.m.
Hey, Nick. Can we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah?
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right. We'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for the day?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. To be continued. October 18th, 10 a.m. Oh, Miles! Oh, guys, my ship, it sails once again.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Boyfriend of the stream, chat. There he is. That's our boyfriend. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show that court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in the Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
Oh, I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony.
Wait, what about my opening statement?
Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call as first witness.
Very well, I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. He is sweet looking. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna lie. Detective Dick Gumshoe is real sweet looking. You know what I mean? Like, he has the look of like, I want to pinch his cheeks, you know? I want to pinch his cheeks and he'd be like, beat it, toots. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I want. That's the moment I want. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand the case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studio.
The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m., the production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled.
This is such a crazy looking image.
The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again?
Should I listen to that whole thing again? Why not? I'm sorry, could you describe that one more time?
I should have known it would have been you, pal. Fine, once more for the mentally challenged lawyer.
I'm good. I think I can probably remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval.
Samurai spear. This spear was found stuck in the chest of the victim. Your Honor, this case is quite simple. If you ask one question, and that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call this security officer to the stand. Thank you, boyfriend of the stream, Miles Edgeworth. I love you. Will the witness declare her name? Oh my god. Oh no. Hello.
Huh? My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please. This is the gayest man I've ever seen.
Oh dear, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please.
Look at that's our boy. This is our boy. This is the man. This is your man.
Yeah, that's my man. And he's mine, and I love him.
Your name, please.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of a trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldback.
Yeah, just call me Grandma. When I was young, I was an old bag, so don't to make fun of me because my name, believe it, but there was this boy, the captain of the chess club. He called me an old bag and cried it.
Objection. I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, see, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 o'clock. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was headed toward the studio.
Very well, let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. So you saw Mr. Powers?
That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny?
Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again, it was him.
Okay, so do I present this thing? Powers? Question mark?
Present.
Let me get this straight. Even though that'll be hard for me, old bag. Or Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't.
Well, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
Oh! I didn't know that. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in the courtroom is accusing you of that, Miss Witness.
He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all your information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear your proof then.
Hit us with it.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day.
What do you mean he's dragging his leg? That's just... He's stepping one foot in front of the other. What are you talking about?
That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
What?
So he had sprained his ankle.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. The photo literally looks like he's just stepping one foot in front of the other. What are you talking about? She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Ooh. You know who needs pressing until he squeals? Miles Edgeworth. He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear? The murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strike me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot? Okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there's one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is this steel samurai costume now?
We couldn't find it. Y'all, I think it's working on me. At first, I wasn't seeing it. I wasn't seeing it with Miles Edgeworth. I didn't like him in the first case. But there's something about him, like, being like arrogant and kind of an asshole, but like kind of not all together, not holding it all together well. That's kind of, I don't know, it's like real endearing. I don't know, where he's like, he's kind of losing it. I don't know. I'm like, okay, wait, this is kind of adorable, This is kind of adorable. Man's a cutie patootie, you know what I mean? Man's a cutie patootie. I don't know.
Well, looking though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes?
The men get hot later in this games? I'll be making a note of that. Thank you, Ultima.
And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right.
Are you sure, Your Honor? Oh, I don't know what to say here. I'm not done yet. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else could not have caught on camera. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider the possibility also.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
Okay.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So if no one else went to the studio, then would have to be this steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
So I go to the studio before then was Will Powers.
Objection!
Is it still this again? Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sir, sorry.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words, October 15th, 2 p.m., photo 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the photo where it says, photo 2.
Photo 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo 1? If it really was the only photo?
Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but two people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of those photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
You watch your mouth, whippersnapper! The only person I saw that day was Will Powers!
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means two people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem. Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help!
But believe me, I wanted to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are.
You're a whippersnapper too.
Oh, she's going to her final form.
Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Old Bag?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Old Bag. I love this man. I adore this man. I would do anything for this man. This man, is that your man? Yeah, that's mine. And I love him.
Miss Old Bag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, honey. I only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kinda expected this. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
Huh. A fanboy.
A fanboy? It was me. Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Wait a second. Didn't you say no one else could get in? I locked the main gates, no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
That's right, we know about this one.
The grate had been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks.
What fandom has fanboys like these, chat?
Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
The murder was committed by 3 children on top of each other's shoulders in a trench coat. Kids? So on the photo that you erased,
it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
What? Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was a Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
the boy in 2nd or 3rd grade, huh? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That'd make him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
Interesting. Mr. Powers?
Yes.
Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go into the studio. I was sleeping. Honest.
So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good. Oh. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick, what are we gonna do?
First, we play for some more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go.
What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty on the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right. Great, as if the stakes weren't high enough.
So who is this person, other than Mr. Powers, that could have committed the murder?
Oh no! Oh no! We're gonna have to accuse the assistant girl, cause she was kind of like just hanging out in the background, wasn't she? Oh, that sucks. It was the assistant. The Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the Steel Samurai.
So you're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture is really the assistant?
That's correct, Your Honor. If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Oh, bad feeling time. Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury. Powers and poor Hammer were at the run-through, and oh me. What about the assistant? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injury. She could look the Steel Samurai look with that costume. But she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped. That kind of takes the legs out from under the case.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I warned.
What? Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. May we move on, Mr. Wright? Ah, shucks. So I was supposed to convict the lady. It was a security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in the picture. That means whoever was in that suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. This security lady, Old Bag.
What? Whippersnapper!
Order! Order! Is this true, Old Bag?
Old Bag? That's Miss Old Bag to you.
Miss Old Bag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the steel samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
Why would you go through the trouble of wearing the steel samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the cameras at the gate would take her picture. If she was in this costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see! Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes number 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't sit there. Do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this whole way. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag's one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait, just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
It's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Or is it nice to be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day, whippersnapper?
I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed. I see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder?
Shit.
Take that!
Your Honor, the murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible.
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for the day. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her last name?
Something Old Bag, Your Honor.
Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Yippee! Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run out barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking.
Uh-oh. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Old Windbag, what is this about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about? By whom? Huh, you mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well, testify.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to accuse me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
What?
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap. I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, yup, cross-examination.
What in Sam Hill? Who are these people?
Well, the director and producer for starters.
The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their actions without a director? Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You'll go through the gate all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
So they were actually in the studio.
Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came.
Oh my god.
I'll kill this woman. I swear it.
I love this man. I love this man so much. I feel sorry for Edgeworth. Almost. She really left him hanging on this one. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. The court is adjourned.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Aw, really? It's nothing. Or should I,
We'll be going down to the studio to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So Nick, have you figured out just who it was in the Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studio.
Right. We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.